Welcome back everyone. Today we will be working on login. So let's get started. We will now start from the view.py file. So, for user authentication we will use the Django authentication library. So to use the authentication library, first we need to import the library, so type from django.contib.auth. Then we need to add authenticate class. So, type import authenticate. Then, we need the login class. This is the default login class of the Django framework. We will also import the logout class in the same way. Now we need to do something to handle the messages. Because after logging in, we want the user to see a success message, or even if the login credentials are incorrect, we need to show a message. Right? So for that we will import another library. So type from django.contib. Then, type import messages. This messages class will actually handle all kinds of success messages or alert messages. Let's run the project a little and share some important things. I think you're probably already having some confusion or questions. So let's run the project first. To do that we already know how to run the project. If you don't remember, type python manage.py then type run server. Once the project is running, let's first go into the admin panel. Then log into the admin panel. Here we have already created a super user. So now we will not work with the user registration feature. So, we will develop the login logout feature using this super user. We will see user registration later. And the important thing I want to share with you that is, if you want, you can use a custom user table as per your requirement, where you can manage users' data as per your need. For that, you need to update something in the settings.py file, which I will show you in one of the next tutorial sections or at the end of the tutorial series. So we already know that in Django project development, to add a new page, we have to work in the views.py and urls.py files. So let's first create functions for login and logout. Type diff login view then pass the request parameter. And in the same way, we also create the logout view function. And then just type pass. Here we will implement the logic later. If we had defined this function as login or logout, those would have conflicted with the Django login logout package that we are already importing above. But if we had used a custom method instead of the login class of Django.contribution package, then there would have been no problem in creating a function called login.